Hey. Hi,
All
everyone.
right.
Yes.
Hello. We are doing our Black Friday special, and you might be thinking, hey, like, we're really early. Like, no, this is going to keep creep up like so fast. It's only 6 weeks away, right?
Yep.
So, if you get things done early, if you plan, like, you're going to be it's just going to be smooth sailing, right? Rather than like last minute planning, you're panicking, like, what do I do? Did I miss the boat? Let's start now. All right.
Mm-hmm.
So Shenna's come up with a few things that she wants to start you off with.
Cool. Actually, we just had a post on planning. Someone posted something on planning the other day, and this is the perfect time for it, right?
Yes,
Having a plan. I think it was Leah. She said having a plan is important. So that's where we are. I think a lot of course creators and even small online businesses think that they shouldn't do Black Friday, or that they're thinking about if they even should do it and stuff like that. But the reality is that um, there's a lot of money that is to be made with Black Friday.
and I think
Um,
this year, I'm not sure, but I feel like this year, because the pandemic has trained people to do online shopping, I feel like this year is probably going to just explode with way more online purchases.
yeah, and there's still that sentiment of I don't want to be around too many people, right?
Yes,
And so and that's huge. That's actually for us online businesses is it's that's a positive for all of us.
for
So
sure.
one of the reasons why you should do what that we all should think about doing Black Friday is that revenue trend is just going up. It's never slowed down. And then online spending is up 9 billion in online spending in 2020.
Holy.
9 billion. Imagine that, right? So that's a lot of money. That's just circulating in Black Friday. The average transaction value goes up 4 to 6%. What does that mean? It means that you can upsell very easily just because people are willing to spend money, right? And so if they buy one thing from you and you offer them something else, they're highly likely going to say yes. Same thing with conversion rates, because people are just they want to spend money and they're looking to spend money. Conversion rates goes up 3 to 4% for Black Friday. That's significant.
Mm-hmm.
And one thing that I ran into is being mobile friendly and making sure that the user experience on the mobile end is it's smooth and it's easy. Because just in 2020, so there's 9 billion in online sales last year. 4 billion of that is from mobile. So imagine, yeah, just people on their devices, and 4 billion in revenue just on mobile alone. That's huge.
That's crazy. And a lot of times people are just like, I have time to kill, just gonna surf the net, and all of a sudden an ad pops up. Hey, didn't have an intention of shopping, but had a lot of free time.
Mm-hmm. Yep, that's right. With that said, in around Black Friday, so when people are supposedly spending time with their family, engagement in social media increases to 900%. That means people are on their phone engaging with brands compared to any other day. On that day, they're more willing to say, let me see what Best Buy has on sale. Let me see what, you know. And so that's just another reason why you want to be in front of people in Black Friday. So those are just like the 5 reasons that I came up with. There's a ton of reasons. There's like you can just Google it and you'll see that's millions and millions of reasons why you should consider Black Friday. But I feel like those 5 really kind of um, bring to light how much money is in circulation during that time.
Vanessa's joining us. Hey, Vanessa just had her baby. Congratulations.
He's a
Yeah,
cutie
I
too.
just did like a Google search on Black Friday this year, and there's already like a list of companies on there that are already starting to kind of give you a little sneak peek of their Black Friday sales.
Yes.
So you might already be late.
Mhm.
So start planning now.
Uh-huh. So next week, we're gonna have on Monday, Wednesday, Friday, we're gonna put together kind of like a mini series on helping you guys plan your, you know, a Black Friday, and something that you can easily execute, so that way you're not having to think about if it has to be complicated, if it's going to take a lot of time on your end and stuff like that. So that way when Black Friday comes around, you're not like what Kat was saying, you know, headless chicken,
Yeah.
trying to figure out what to do. Kat and I was just discussing her daughter and if she should do anything for Black Friday, about the scrunchies and the mask, right?
Yeah, so my daughter has had her own business since she was 10 years old. She's 13 now. It's just a small little business, kind of, it was just a way to fund her cheerleading and her cheer expenses. And so now she's making scrunchies, hair accessories, and masks. So, you know, um, I'm struggling like what can she do? So if anybody has ideas to throw out for a Black Friday promo, I'd love to hear about it. I haven't I normally have never really pre-planned. I'm usually like, oh, there's a holiday coming up, and like a week before I'm like, hey, let's just put out something out there. And it has never worked because she's never really done paid ads for that, because I'm like, yeah, it's just, if she gets some sales, great. If not, no big deal, right? She's not feeding the family, right? It's just a little like spending money for her. So Shenna, do you have anything that you can add to this, or anybody else watching?
I think I actually saw the stuff, and I think I was actually interested. The only problem is that the shipping, right, from Canada to US is gonna,
Yeah, we don't ship to US. It's
yeah,
just not worth it.
yeah, exactly. And I thought about that too, and that's kind of like, you know, the only issue with that is the shipping part. But if it's gonna be exclusive to Canada and local, um, I would put together. So one of the things that you mentioned was she has a ton of scrunchies that she needs to sell.
Yeah, she's got.
And I would take this time to go, hey, let's think about how you can um, put posts together and schedule them through the week. So that way you take 30 minutes on Sunday, you have 5 posts, you just schedule them through the week. And we're also going to start thinking about putting 4 or 6 scrunchies that are going to be Black Friday only on sale. And
Mhm.
they're kind of like a package deal, right? Where you're not just selling one, you're selling 4, you're selling 6. And it's perfect for like having siblings, because when I was growing up and we're, Asian, long hair, whenever we would buy scrunchies, it's in a pack because there's 3 of us, you know. So I would think about that, like having multiples, 3, 6, a dozen,
Yeah,
if anyone is ever interested in that,
yeah,
and put
yeah.
those on sale.
Okay, that is a great idea. We'll have to see how many sets of the same ones that she has. Like
It
that's
doesn't
that's the
also
hard
have
part, right?
it
Because there's
doesn't
like
have yeah.
different amounts of everything, right? So
Mhm.
once it's sold out, like it's gone, right?
Mm. And
So
that's actually a good selling point, because if it sells out and it's gone,
scarcity.
it's a unique thing, right?
Yeah,
Because if I buy it and it's just mine, then all of a sudden it's just kind of custom to me, right? So that's a selling point. It's a good thing to have. Hey, once this is gone, it's gone. This
yeah.
design is exclusive to this time and date, and if it's sold, it's sold.
Oh, I love
So
that. I love that. So, Vanessa, because we haven't included her in our conversations and our master plan, she's asking what types of Facebook ads can we use, and for business pages, all that stuff. That's coming up next week, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. So all that juicy stuff you want to know, Vanessa, or anybody else, next week. So join us next week. Today is just kind of an introduction, just to let you know what's coming up and for you to join us next week. She's like, oh, snap. Yeah, you take a break.
One quick thing. There's an interesting trend that's been happening in the past 2-3 years where people are actually starting to use Instagram and Pinterest to look for good deals on Black Friday. So
Pinterest.
yes, right? It's interesting to hear, but when you look at the trends and I'm a huge like social media trends person. It's people are using Instagram, so Instagram sales are the sales are up, and Pinterest.
Yep. And I will be showing you how to utilize Instagram next week to increase your sales.
Cool, very cool. That's exciting.
All
That's
right.
a chatbot, right?
It is with a chatbot, yes.
Ooh, very cool. So the chatbot is new to Instagram.
I love my chatbots.
The chatbot is new to Instagram, you guys. So this is gonna be really this is groundbreaking because the chatbot is fairly new to Instagram. So this is gonna be a good one.
Chatbots automation, I think, was integrated in, I believe, July or August.
Yeah.
So yeah, just in the last few months, and it is so much fun. It is so much fun.
And the good thing about the chatbot is because now once you use a chatbot, you now have a customer service bot, right? And you're not having to sit there and having to answer every questions.
Yeah.
So
but what I'm showing you is something different. It's not just answering questions. But we'll talk about it next week. So be sure to join us next week to find out if you have a business on Instagram, tons of followers, or you want to get more followers. I'll show you how.
Cool. Very cool.
All right. Anything else, Shenna?
I think that's it. I'm kind of excited for next week.
All right. That's it for today. Make sure you guys check your messages from us so that you know when that's coming up. All right. Talk to you soon. Bye.
Bye, Kat. Bye.